Ascended Master, Morya's weekly message. Creating a relationship with God. April 2nd to 9th, 2013. It is only natural, dear ones, to have days when you find life has gone completely off balance. This can be caused by many things, such as putting in too many hours at your workplace, rushing here and there, or trying to juggle certain principles into your daily life that you only barely comprehend. There are many other distracting causes that can easily be the culprit to moments of imbalance, and truthfully speaking, dear ones, none of you are alone with this occasional outcome. The pressures you may feel just from your normal daily challenges will come to you heavier at times. When you find yourself feeling overwhelmed to the breaking point of frustration and inner turmoil, your inner self will subtly begin telling you it is time to reflect back to when things began to go awry. Learn how you may have become derailed and begin working at reasserting yourself back on track. Part of your life's journey is learning to balance your mind, body, spirit within the workings of your heart. We know, dear ones, how difficult this can be for some dear souls that are easily distracted or have trouble focusing on any specific principle when life has become chaotic. The resolution to rebalancing your whole self can feel intangible at times, but with constant application of self-love, going within for answers and adopting healthy thinking patterns, your path will be reclaimed balanced and clear. There are many methods to achieving a balanced life, and sometimes changing your previous methods to newer ones will increase your ability to bounce back much more quickly. Many dear souls that consider themselves spiritual will work at re-establishing their connection and relationship with God. Some begin working closer, and seek His wisdom more often, rather than following the clever words spoken by others. It is understood, dear ones, when you make the motion to construct a relationship with God, you will uncannily know, not just in your heart but in your soul, that you are no longer alone. The many dear souls that choose to live a purely spiritual life understands the importance of building a foundation that is constructed with the sacred plumes of the threefold flame: love, wisdom, and power. As this foundation is being created through the pureness of your unconditional love, faith and trust in God has also been re-established. Faith and trust in God is intimate and sacred. It is the building blocks of your eternal relationship with God, and through a grand inner knowing you come to not only realize but fully accept that God will always be there with you during each step of your journey. And He will lovingly guide and support you during the times when life seems to unravel and become occasionally imbalanced. He loves each of you, dear ones. Maintaining a sense of control is a part of many people as they toil every day where they work and sometimes during their home life. Managing a busy working timeline as well as a busy family life can definitely take its toll on the human body, especially in regards to emotional and mental health that will eventually lead to physical health. Even during the busy, hustle-bustle of your day, allow yourself a few minutes to take a breath. Maybe close your eyes to recenter yourself. Feel the sunshine even on a cloudy day. Allow yourself a few minutes each day to escape and rejuvenate through positive mental exercises that will help maintain balance through your busy working day, and use positive mental and emotional exercises that will benefit you in your home life as well. Find what is helpful to you, dear ones, that is non-obtrusive to your work environment, and bring yourself back into a peaceful state of mind. To build a sacred relationship with God, there are no prerequisites required, no special readings or knowledge. Just be yourself. Any one person can have a relationship with God. All that is really required, dear ones, is you wanting to develop this deep connection with Him. Once you accept Him into your heart, mind, body, and soul, then He can fully begin to guide you to what you need in order to enrich your spiritual development further and to live in a more harmonic and balanced way. As you continue to deepen the connection with God, you may find yourself tuning more inwards to subtle messages you are finally able to pick up as He speaks His wisdom through your heart. As you become more confident with your relationship with God, your faith in Him will also rise, and you will notice a positive change in yourself and in all aspects of your life. When you finally recognize the changes that have taken place, you start to resummon that balance that seemed to have temporarily left. As your relationship becomes more concrete and synchronized with God's love-filled energy and light, you will come to realize, dear ones, that your daily challenges will become easier to manage because you have applied pure focus on God and trust and faith that He will help through the good and bad times you may face. Just like any relationship, dear ones, the one you have created with God will require you to apply effort. It does take practice and for many a leap of faith to include God daily as part of a healthy and balanced life that is spiritually rich. When you feel discouragement sinking in, apply self-love, and continue to seek God's love. Believe, dear ones, that God is with you and He loves you unconditionally. Living in your world today is filled with busy noises and chaos, you know this. Take some time, dear ones, to re-engage, re-stimulate, and reapply yourself from the inside. Accept, dear ones, your life as it is already perfect. Each of you are where you are meant to be, and where your path takes you is where you are meant to go. Remind yourself. Even when things seem to unravel and conflict sets in, everything will eventually work itself out. Take time to slow down. There is no person with a stopwatch. Your journey has a lifetime to be completed. Learn to take responsibility for what you do. Pay attention to what you yourself is able to actually control and let go what you cannot. Remind yourself to breathe well during meditation, reconnect with yourself through nature and discover your inner truth. We encourage you, dear ones, to rest when your body tells you it is time to rest. Give yourself a little compassion. Truly believe with all your heart that you are here for a very specific reason. Even if you do not have all the pieces to that reason, simply believe and allow your inner truth to guide you to yourself. When you feel yourself become stagnant, take the initiative to propel yourself. Don't always wait for someone else to tell you. Your journey is yours and we encourage you to make the most of it. Allow yourself to connect fully as one. Open your heart, soul and mind and embrace the many diverse dear souls around you as important members of your ever-expanding global community. Remind yourself when you feel moments of uncertainty of just how strong you are. Face your fears head-on and discover yourself moving forward instead of standing still or going backwards. You are truly not alone, dear ones. So many are beside you waiting for you to share your burdens when the weight of the world becomes too heavy. Your courage has brought you this far, imagine how much farther it will take you. Demonstrate God's love through all you do and be all that He knows you can possibly be. I am Ascended Master, Morya. Channeled through Julie Miller.